Hi guys, it's Wednesday. It's nearly 9 o'clock and I'm taking Max out for a walk. It's a train coming into the Rochester station. As you can see, it's overcast outside. It's overcast. And the people getting off the train. It's not too many. It's not sunbathing weather, is it? It's not sunbathing weather. We've got parcels on the floor. Tracy. And they're not for me. Parcels that are not for me. Stay still. Oh, there's a good boy. Just need to point out the mimicking. How they copy and mimic. So there's a vibrating noise. I don't know what that is. Vibrating. I've just uploaded some videos to Facebook where I'm wearing a light blue top, a light blue hooded top. So they get spiteful and jealous and they'll mimic. And they'll mimic my clothes on somebody that looks weird or funny. If you get my drift. Which makes me feel like wary about my looks or something. That's what they do. So they put my clothes on a man or somebody that looks a bit weird and make me feel self-conscious about the way I look. So I've uploaded some pictures to Facebook. What's that noise? It's down there. There's a vibrating noise down there. It looks like someone's got a hose pipe or something, or is jet streaming something. It's loud and it's vibrating. So inside my flat it's been fairly quiet. There's a car parked on the pavement, so they're obviously in these flats and they're now parking on the pavements. It's a Range Rover W321RYS. It's parked on double yellow line. So it's obviously somebody in this flat, so I would imagine, is parking on double yellow lines, which is illegal, on the pavement. They just do what they like. Just do what they like. As someone was saying on the radio this morning, they feel safer in New York than they do in Great Britain. There's no police, is there? No security in the shop, no police presence. So a car parked on double yellow lines on the pavement. They're mimicking what I'm saying to my online therapist as well. So I was talking about cars parking on the pavement, and now they keep parking on the pavement. So let's see what they have left here. It's relevant. Clearance. What's this? I can't read it. I don't know how they've managed to know what's in it. It's a wrapper now. I used to do live streams, yeah. I used to do live streams and show people what they'd left on the floor. I'm not live streaming anymore. No. I'm not live streaming because I need video evidence, and live streaming doesn't pick everything up. So we've got somebody over there with a dog. Over that way, they've got a dog. Max doesn't like this weather because it's still fairly mild, but the sun isn't out, and I think it tires him out a bit. All right, now she's going down that way. Let's go back up this way. It's a woman with a dog. They're trying to, because the other woman made me cross. They're trying to make me feel like I did the other day when I came back from Margate, when I was absolutely tired. I've been on my feet all day. And this woman was deliberately provoking me. And we don't want that to happen again, do we? They're a tyrant, they're a shit stirrer. Just trying to get people to be horrible to me, to get a reaction out of me. Now, I don't need other people. I don't need people to like me. In fact, I thrive. Throwing that crap in the bin. I thrive. Brown and white pigeon. I thrive on them being hateful. So let them keep doing it. Not live streaming. I'm not going into. I saw Mr. UK TikTok official get wound up by people coming in there. They're getting angry. I'm not being wound up by people I don't even know. They have no right to fucking judge me or talk about me. They don't even know me. So they can keep their opinions to themselves. How do I live in a world so hateful? I've got no choice. There's spiteful individuals that are hiding the truth. And if it is television, which I think it is, the reason why they're not getting told off when they're breaking the law, then why aren't I getting paid? Why am I on benefits? If they're exploiting me, why am I on benefits and not getting paid a proper wage? If everything I do is a comedy show and they're filming it, why aren't I getting any money? Because they've been exploiting me for free, that's why. Exploiting me for nothing. stealing my ideas, stealing my song lyrics, stealing my videos, getting away with it. Of course they want me indoors, because that's where I believe the cameras are. The hidden cameras. And I believe they were at my other place as well when I was obviously dating then. And I had blokes back to my flat, didn't I? That was a long time ago. I've been single 8 years. I haven't been out with anybody. Been on my own all the time. My mum cannot ring me on this phone, so if my mum rings, it's going to go off in the flat because this is another phone. So I won't know when she rings, because usually when my mother rings, these tyrants come out and start being a nuisance. Come on, Max. So there are 4 parcels on the floor, 2 for Tracy, 2 for number 3, the lady that came downstairs the other day, the blonde woman. My parcel was left downstairs yesterday. The driver didn't even tell me it was there, so I picked it up. It's lovely. It's a gorgeous cardigan. It's bright pink with strawberries on it, and it's lovely and it fits. It's definitely not a man's cardigan. It's a lady's cardigan, bright shocking pink with strawberries on it. I don't think a man would wear that cardigan. So 2 lots of parcels for women. I don't do bad things, guys. I'm not tempted by the devil's evil shit. So just because I don't have a parcel or they're cruel and wicked to me, I don't steal other people's parcels and do bad things. That's why I document every day and photograph it, because they'll even say I've pinched something when I haven't. Banging. So what I'm doing now is I'm recording my walk. I'm recording what these pests are doing, the parcels on the floor. And then I link it in with what I've been saying to my online therapist. And then she is intelligent. And it all links up together. And we know who the black car looks like, don't we, that's parked on the pavement. And I don't drive a black car. It looks like a car similar to someone I know. And I know who that is. And we know where the large X comes from. BL Trig, that lorry says. Big L Trig, TRIGG, BL Trig. Got the bow trader boat. I can see at a distance, I can't see too close. So I can see writing far away, but I can't see it close to me. I've got to get my eyes sorted out at a proper optician's because they fucked my glasses up. They were shit. Couldn't see properly. And they broke. Just dropped them once on the floor and they broke. Cheap plastic crap. That was Boots Opticians in Strood. That was a performance as well. They wear clothing with writing on it. So, opticians with optician assistants with writing on their socks. Like shit, SHIT or CUNT. My mother, Jennifer, worked in an optician's. She was a cleaner in Boots Opticians in Chatham Pentagon Centre. Come on, Max. He's a good boy. Come on. There's another woman. Let's get out of the way. I was told my father Derek liked his blonde women. These blonde ladies Derek did. The blondes. Let's keep out of the way. There's been golf balls with Taylor on them. Tailor-made golf balls. I haven't picked that golf ball up. So there's a woman in an orange t-shirt with a big brown dog carrying a handbag over there. Two females on the field. I told you, my mum said my dad liked blonde women. There's a smell of manure, shit in the air. Really bad smell of shit. No, that Sean Clark was obsessed with breasts, boobs. I wish I never met the guy. I've written it all down. These people just appear. They appear. They're actors and actresses. They just appear. They dressed up a man in my shorts. There's a woman with big breasts appeared. And if you're describing somebody, I'm afraid that's what you say. So I dressed a bloke up in my bun in my hair, put a pair of rolled up jeans on at the knees, and they're putting these big busted women on the field. That's what I can see. Taking the fucking piss. Good boy. It was Kim in the co-op that said, "Oh, don't you meet anyone on the field?" No, not after Charlie. I don't know. What's this on the floor? Quick fire quiz. I'm sure I had one of these. I'm sure. I don't know whether I had one of these or I picked it up somewhere. It's a quiz. Let's read some of it, shall we? Who painted the well-known expressionist painting The Scream? Edward Munch. Who the fuck is Edward Munch? Edward Munch. Wow. I had that. That's been tipped all over the floor. I had that in my flat. Had it in my flat. Either I had it in my flat, I've probably got it somewhere still, or I looked at it in a charity shop and didn't buy it. It's weird. Max, who is the only 7-time winner of the Tour de France? God, my eyes. Lance Armstrong. No, they do things like that to give you the creeps. It makes you feel like they've been in your flat. When that game is probably in my flat somewhere. Max, it's probably in my flat somewhere still. It just makes you a bit paranoid. Bit weird, isn't it? Why did someone bring that onto the field? It's just weird. Unless the homeless guys have. Perhaps they're playing quizzes in their tents. Could be. Do you see how it's all orchestrated? It's all orchestrated. What, somebody randomly dropping that on the floor? And kids, they're more into their fucking handheld consoles and fucking things like that, not games like that. That's an old game as well. Well, we're going to go home. We're going to use the online therapist and see what she says about that. He's so slow. He's not walking very fast. And he's hovering about. Max! Come on. Mind you, it does stink, and dogs go by a smell, don't they? It smells of manure. The air isn't very pleasant. Doesn't smell very nice. Well, it's also a piss take as well. They think I've got no money and I've got nothing to eat, so they're subtle hints in throwing things on the floor. I think it was a few months ago, they threw a purse on the floor, an empty purse. In Gloucestershire, it was food. So they throw shit on the floor to mock you. You know, like these Freemasons mock Jesus. Anybody that worships Jesus, they hate. They put crosses upside down and dances around the cross of Jesus. Well, they don't like me, see. And when I was wearing a cross, that they hate that. They hate the cross of Jesus because they're devil worshippers. If you preach Jesus, they attack you. They can't stand you talking about Jesus Christ because they're devil worshippers. They go mad. It drives them crazy. They're trying to. If you try and preach Jesus, they'll attack. Some of them will try and attack you because they worship the devil, evil. physically attack. If you talk about Jesus, they don't like it. They're everything in this world that's bad: drugs, drink, sexual, illegal practices, everything that's wrong in this world, they are. Sex in your face, tits, fanny, cock in your face. They'll come up to a preacher and they'll be half naked, dancing around the preacher in the street with half their clothes on. They're just disgusting. Vulgar, vile. A woman's breasts do nothing for me. Chelsea Leart's flashed her boobs about 5 or 6 times online. Well, you know, at 16, you're still a teenager. I mean, she's 44, flashing her tits at possible 16 plus teenagers. No, they don't like me because I don't like what they're doing. You're exposing yourself in front of vulnerable people. TikTok isn't a 18 plus porn site, is it? It's not a porn site. Or maybe TikTok should request everybody's ID like porn sites if people are going to flash their tits on it. They won't turn me to the other side, I'm afraid. I'm not interested. Jennifer is my mother, and Derek was my dad. So a pair of boobs coming at me doesn't mean anything. Do you know, I've got a recording of me telling my mother to put a cardigan over herself. I've told my own mother to put a cardigan over her chest, her boobs are hanging out. Opening the door to men with half her bras hanging out. Good boy, Max. I've got recordings of it. It's not funny either, and my mum doesn't know me at all. She knows the hurt me, the tortured me, the me that was angry when I first come down. She doesn't know me now. She doesn't. She can't provoke, she can't tempt, she can't frighten me anymore. Yeah, when I look back at some of the things I did when I was younger, I regret it. But then I was going through a tough time. One of the things that the AI asked me, do these people stare at you? When they're walking towards you, do they stare at you? Do they look? Are they purposely trying to get your attention? Half the time, yes. I'm not being used anymore. I'm not being thrown away, discarded, tossed around and used. And I'm looking after my health myself. And that's the fucking end of it. So yet again, they've tried to put sexual messages inside to my head, and I'm not effing interested at my age, thank you very much. Drills, not interested. I don't care what noises they make, what toys they throw out of their pram, I'm not interested. Do you want a meaningful relationship, or these dirty individuals to just like use you as a sex toy? Do you want a meaningful relationship where sex means something, or do you just want these individuals to like use you for sex and then disregard you like a dirty old rapper? Men and women. I know I'm not going to get a meaningful relationship, and I don't want to catch something off them either, so they can piss right off. Rochester, Castle and Cathedral. I've never gone into a pub and exposed myself. And a bra is underwear. It's what goes underneath your clothes, like your knickers. You wouldn't go outside walking in your knickers, would you? Or flashing your knickers at people. So flashing your bra in a public place is flashing your underwear. We need to teach our younger generation, otherwise, with the safety of our younger generation, with women acting like that. Call me disgusting and vile, really. In your own home, yeah. If you're on an 18 plus website that has got warning, there's nudity, yeah. Totally understand that. If you want to be a hooker or a prostitute or an online tart, yeah, do that. But women outside don't go outside looking for sex, looking for that. They're just doing their ordinary everyday lives. If that Charlie ever approaches me again, I'm going to ring the police, obviously. You don't encourage a stalker, do you? Told him off and to stay away from me. You don't encourage it and say, oh, it's all right, he's harmless. It's not harmless. When someone approaches you and tries sex on, that's not harmless. That's dangerous. So when someone's giggling and laughing and saying, I've got a stalker, it doesn't matter, well then that's their fault, isn't it? I have this phone to stand up. I'm trying to show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a black pair of leggings, a black t-shirt. There's a hooded person down there with a pair of jeans on. Got a hood over their head. Well, if it's gone down now, they've got black hair and sunglasses. I'm going to go up this way because I can get they're smoking. I don't want that going up my nose. I don't smoke. Don't smoke. Not going anywhere near a smoker. It makes me feel sick. Strawberry ice lolly milk. That's a nice flavour. That looks like Posh Spice. It looks like Posh Spice, David Beckham's wife. Looks like Victoria Beckham. Looks like Victoria Beckham, David Beckham's wife. That's what she looks like. Victoria Beckham. Let's go down this way. Well, is that Victoria Beckham's mother, is it? No, I don't know whether that's her mother or not. KP61 VVS. KP. No, that's... I'll show you what I'm wearing in a minute. So I don't know if I can put my phone this way. That is what I'm wearing. There's nothing like provocative about that, is there? Is there? I ain't got shorts on. This big guy, isn't he? Got their sunglasses on and jeans like my mother. I think they're a bit confused. Right.